Welcome to Marion Center High School. Tonight, it is Renda Digital TV broadcasting for Heritage Conference Girls Basketball, a sideline cancer event ball game between the Purchase Line Red Dragons and the Marion Center Stingers. And good evening, everybody. Todd Marino with you. Two teams about to come onto the floor. The Marion Center team has just won the JV game. This is a very special night because it is the first time they've played a sideline cancer game hosted by Marion Center. By the way, on Saturday, we've got the doubleheader planned between the Homer Center Wildcats and the United Lions. They have been playing sideline cancer games for a few years now, and those games will both be sideline cancer games as well. But here tonight, the first sideline cancer game at Marion Center, and we're looking forward to bringing it to you. A couple of ball teams that at the beginning of the season were predicted to be right there in the thick of the Heritage Conference race. The Stingers have remained in that race. The Red Dragons have struggled, but they're coming on, and we're going to talk about them and how their season has gone, the Stingers as well, as we bring you Heritage Conference girls basketball action here on Renda Digital TV.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Hello again, it's me, Garrett Greek, your local mortgage banker at S&T Bank, wishing you the best as we begin 2026. Does the new year also mean a new home? If a fresh beginning is on the horizon, we're ready to welcome you into the home of your dreams. Let's find that perfect place for new memories to be made. Visit me at one of our Indiana County offices to learn more about mortgage options. You can also visit us anytime at stbank.com or call us at 800-325-2265. S&T Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Winter's worst is here, so act now. The Ford F-150, America's top-selling truck for 49 years and running, is handling 2026's harshest roads. And Luther Ford has limited leftover 2025 and fresh 2026 inventory ready to move. January Truck Month means huge savings on new and used trucks. And you can celebrate America 250 with built Ford tough trucks built here in America. Voted the best car dealer for a reason. Find out at Indiana County's Ford experts, Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City, or online at lutherford.com.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk producers.
Back at Marion Center High School, where the two teams have just come out and are getting it through their warm-up paces, and we get set to bring you this basketball game tonight between the Stingers and the Red Dragons. Marion Center's had a fine season. The Stingers coming into this game tonight and just rolling right now. You take a look at the District 6 rankings, and Marion Center is on top in AAA with an overall record of 16-1. And the second place team so far, Central Cambria, at 12-3. So the Stingers are rolling, and they have won 12 games in a row since that one loss to the Penns Manor Comets. That was 53-37 back on December 17th. So happens that the Comets girls don't have a game tonight. They are seated to our left. They've come to watch this action here tonight. So the Stingers at 16-1. That lost December 17th, and then 12 wins since then. They are 12-1 in the Heritage Conference and are second in the Heritage Conference West behind Penns Manor. They still have to play the Comets one more time, so that could go a long way to determining the first or second seed when we get to the road to the KCAC, and that is closing in. It's only a couple of weeks away. 12 wins in a row for Marion Center. What about Purchase Line? Well, the Red Dragons come in having won 8 of their last 9 games, 4 in a row. They are 7-5 in the Heritage Conference. They started rough, but they have begun to put things together. So their last loss was on January the 13th, a 36-23 loss to the United Lions, but they have won 4 games in a row since then. They are third in the Heritage Conference West behind Penns Manor and Marion Center. These two teams have played once before this season. Stingers prevailed in that one 45-27. Red Dragons obviously playing much better basketball now than they were then. Coach Craig Mahaffey has his team rallied around. So it'll be interesting to watch how this all unfolds for us tonight here from Marion Center High School. And this, as I said, is a sideline cancer game. The benefits, Sherry, of this game's proceeds for the sale of T-shirts and other materials will be a parent here in the Marion Center School District. I believe it's a parent, but they'll be talking about that. They'll most likely have a special announcement either at halftime, as they did in the JV game, or before the game. We're not absolutely certain of when that will happen, but we'll watch it. We'll bring it to you here tonight as we get set to bring you high school basketball. We mentioned the District 6 rankings. We're going to come back and tell you all about them, where they stand for the girls, when we return as we bring you Heritage Conference girls basketball action. Our presenting sponsor tonight, the Indiana Regional Medical Center, IRMC, Better Health, Better Life. And you're watching Heritage Conference girls basketball purchase line at Marion Center on Renda Digital TV.
He's been a very hard worker, and I thought that there was something that smart people that work hard could do differently with the money that you've worked so hard to earn. I consulted First Commonwealth Bank. They said, absolutely there is. And then they called us with a program that was directly suited for us. I've been able to enjoy what I've worked a lifetime to create, and I've done all that with the help of First Commonwealth Bank.
Kits Brokerage wishes the Stingers a successful start to the 2026 basketball season. At Kits Brokerage, teamwork drives success, just like it does on the court. We deliver every shipment with precision, care, and reliability. Proud to support our local champions.
Marion Center Stingers, let's have a great season. Good luck. I'm going to be watching you guys from Stores, Connecticut, basketball capital of the world. But go have a great season. Go have a championship season. Let's go.
Crystal Waters Personal Care Home wants to congratulate all the student athletes as they build sharp minds and strong bodies for a bright future. Crystal Waters staff provides excellent, compassionate care to residents and pledge to continue to do so. Crystal Waters is proud and grateful to have been voted Best Personal Care Home in Indiana County 2 years in a row. Crystal Waters Personal Care Home, where your family is their family.
Discover a world of convenience at Martin's Food Store in Indiana, where quantity, variety, and freshness meet unbeatable value. Shop in-store or online at martinsfoods.com, with personalized service including hand-picked groceries delivered to your car. Plus, Martin's Pharmacy makes it easy to fill your prescriptions while you shop. Don't forget to join the Martin's loyalty program. Earn and redeem points for groceries and even gas. Experience why Martin's Food Store is the gold winner in the best of Indiana County. Visit them on Oakland Avenue today.
We are back at Marion Center High School tonight. The Purchase Line Red Dragons and the Marion Center Stingers. Purchase Line coming into this basketball game here tonight. They are playing in Class A. They are 11-5, and Marion Center at 16-1. And while we're thinking of it, let's look at the District 6 rankings and where these two teams stand as I complete my sheet here. I'm just looking at boys AAA, which is really stacked this year. And there we go. One team from the Heritage Conference just on the outside in boys AAA. Let's go to the girls. District 6 Class A. Bishop Guilfoyle is number 1 at this point. Bishop Carroll is number 2, followed by St. Joseph's, Williamsburg, Juniata Valley, Blacklick Valley, and in the 7th spot at 11-5, that's Purchase Line. Glendale is seated 8th at this point, and the top 8 will make the District 6 playoffs. In AA, Penns Manor number 1, Bishop McCourt number 2. Penns Manor at 17-1, McCourt at 10-5. Of course, we always have to say that McCourt plays an up schedule. They'll play AAA, Quad A teams, and maybe even some 5As in their schedule. So it's understandable that they might get themselves a bit of a lower record, but still amass plenty of points. Bellwood is number 3, Southern Huntington number 4. Marion Center defeating Southern Huntington just a week or so ago. In 5th place in AA is the Portage Mustangs girls. They are 10-6 on the season, followed by United in 6th at 8-8, and they're making a move here late in this season. Mo Valley's number 7 and Claysburg-Kimmel number 8, and about a game and a half out in terms of game standings, but more importantly, point standings a little bit further back. The Homer Center Wildcats are 9th at 4-13. They've got some ground to make up. Girls AAA, Marion Center at 16-1. They're number 1. Then Central Cambria at 12-3. Penns Valley, Cambria Heights, another Heritage Conference school. They're 4th. And in 5th is River Valley. Good to note that Kennedy Kittner was on the stat sheet for River Valley in their game last night, which means that we watched her get hurt here on this floor at Marion Center and go down. She's back in action for the River Valley Panthers, and that is really, really good news that Kennedy Kittner is back playing again. River Valley, as I said, is in 5th right now in girls AAA. Then West Shamokin, which has a fairly strong team. You watch that West Shamokin team. They're young, and they've got some size, and they've got some experience, too. It's an interesting blend there for West Shamokin. I think we're going to see them next week, should the weather hold out for us, playing against, I believe, Homer Center. Central is in 7th, and Phillipsburg Osceola in 8th. Those are your girls' District 6 rankings. So of the 3 classifications, Heritage Conference has the number 1 team in 2 of them, in AA Penns Manor and in AAA Marion Center. The boys' rankings, the United Lions, they are undefeated, and they're number 1 in AA, followed by Bishop McCourt, Juniata Valley, Claysburg-Kimmel, Northern Cambria 5th, Mo Valley is 6th, Homer Center 7, and Portage-Jade, a couple of Heritage Conference teams. They would get pretty tough matchups should they make it into the District 6 AA playoff field. In AAA, it's Bishop Guilfoyle, Westmont Hilltop, Forest Hills, Penn Cambria, and then Penns Valley. In 6th place, River Valley. Number 7 is Tyrone. Number 8, Southern Huntington. Marion Center just out of the playoff picture right now at 9, the number 9 seed in boys AAA. So those are your District 6 rankings, boys and girls. There are no District 6 boys teams playing Class A that I know of. Let's check the rankings just to be sure. I think maybe Conemaugh Valley did. Yeah, there's Conemaugh Valley. They are number 1, actually. They're a Heritage Conference team. Number 1 in Boys A at 14-3. So a team that will give some of the other Heritage Conference teams that are vying for a spot in the playoffs a little bit of a run there. I see across the floor Jason Maloser, who is, of course, a Marion Center alumnus and is the coach of the Penns Manor Comets girls. He's got his team on this side of the floor watching, and he's on the other side of the floor watching the action here tonight as the Comets don't have a game on their schedule. Doug Steve, Tony Satil, and Jason Romagna are 3 officials tonight for this sideline cancer game. Doug was telling me before the game that they have decided that they are going to donate their game checks to sideline cancer. It's a wonderful thing that they have decided to do, and we appreciate that kind of a spirit among our officials. Just had Officials Appreciation Week across the PIAA last week, and well, they show us again why they are to be admired and why we should appreciate everything that they do. Of course, with the basketball schedules changing and as difficult as they are working out to be, it's no surprise that we have good officials that are going to make those kinds of sacrifices, and a bunch of them, with the weather coming in, are going to have to adjust their schedules once more and do some Saturday basketball, because we've got that doubleheader coming up at Homer Center on Saturday, and of course we're watching the weather with that one. I think they're scheduled to tip off at 12:30 at this point. They may actually move it up a little sooner in the day if the weather turns out that it's going to attack a little bit earlier. But there won't be a whole lot of time between games. They're just going to keep rolling. And Nathan Ruddick, our public address announcer tonight, as we get ready for this sideline cancer game.
And your Marion Center Stingers. Your admission to this activity entitles you to an exhibition of skills developed by the students in an educational setting. Please give these students your positive encouragement and support. Booing, taunting, or intimidating the officials or opponents is unfriendly, unacceptable, and will not be tolerated. Unsportsmanlike conduct from spectators can result in their removal from the gym. The Marion Center Area School District is a tobacco-free school district. The use of any tobacco product in school district property is prohibited. Food and drinks can be purchased at the concession stand in the lower hallway. Food and soft drinks are not permitted in the gym. And now at this time, would you please rise and remove your caps as we honor this great nation with the playing of our national anthem.
Getting set for the introduction of our starting lineups. We've got some basketball action on the way for you tonight from Marion Center High School. Our coaches for the Stingers, Amy Trimble, and for the Red Dragons,
now for tonight's starting lineups.
It is Greg Mahaffey.
Purchase line Red Dragons, coached by Greg Mahaffey and Josh Hopkins. Number 5, Leah Nelson.
And first off the bench
Number 1
for the Red Dragons tonight is Leah Nelson. And she's followed by Alora
Number
Phillips.
15, Riley Mahaffey.
Riley Mahaffey is such a key to this basketball team.
Rachel Johns.
Rachel Johns is
Number
a
13,
girl that
Laura
played the
McComb.
entire JV game, so must have some juice in her legs. And Lauren McCombs, the senior, rounding out the starting lineup
Number 0, Grayson Silvis.
for the Purchase Line Red Dragons. First off the bench for Coach Trimble and the Stingers is Grayson Silvis, followed by Avery Ruddick. Olivia Ruddick has been a double-double machine lately for this team. Macy Miller, she and Olivia both had double-doubles their last time out. And Natalie Black, the pivot for the Marion Center Stingers. So Phillips, Cessna, Nelson, Mahaffey, and McCombs for Purchase Line, and for Marion Center, Black, Miller, Avery Ruddick, Olivia Ruddick, and Silvis. And we're just about ready to get this basketball action underway here tonight. From Marion Center High School, Sideline Cancer Night. Mr. Steve is going to put the ball into action for us tonight. We mentioned the scheduling. We've got 4 games scheduled on Renda Digital TV next week. Of course, that will all be very heavily dependent upon the weather. For now, though, we know we've got basketball tonight, and we're ready to go. By the way, the Stingers have 2 games next week. West Shamokin and Penns Manor, the rematch. This tip is going to be controlled by Purchase Line's Red Dragons, and here they come with Leah Nelson handling the ball. She'll come to the corner for Mahaffey. She'll spin it about 15 feet away. Back out to Nelson. She'll penetrate into the lane. Collide there with Avery Ruddick, and Natalie Black, or rather, Grayson Silvis was coming over at the time. And the foul will be on Avery Ruddick, her first, team's first. And it is a floor foul. And so McCombs will bring it in for the Red Dragons, and she will come long to Phillips. And Laura is a pretty talented basketball player. I'll be able to get some quality ball out of her. She's just a sophomore. She'll hand it back to Nelson, who works the right side, spin toward the lane and back out. To Phillips. Phillips wants to go to the corner where she finds Mahaffey, and she'll come back up front. Now baseline, and this one off the leg of Black and out of bounds. I said Mahaffey, that was Rachel Johns. Remains with Purchase Line. That pass through the lane underneath the basket and off the leg of Natalie Black. The inbounds is to Phillips for Purchase Line. We're just underway here on Renda Digital TV, our presenting sponsor, IRMC, Better Health, Better Life. Here's Nelson for Purchase Line, being patient on offense. Until that, Phillips went long for the three. She was about 8 feet beyond the arc. And Marion Center will come the other way for their first possession. Macy Miller with the basketball, crossover. And then she's got the screen. The pick and roll works beautifully as Marion Center hits Grayson Silvas for the first two of the night. She set the pick, rolled off of that. Miller penetrated perfectly and then fed her for the roll and the score. It's 2-0. Phillips works right side high now for Purchase Line. Come across the top for Nelson. And Mahaffey comes up, sets the screen, then bounces out of it. Gets the ball, and then Olivia Ruddick almost got it away from her, but Red Dragons do maintain. Now the screen for Mahaffey. And Nelson will come to the right side for Phillips. Up top, Mahaffey, swing it around. Johns. And Black reached in, slapped it away. Miller comes up with it for Marion Center. Little head fake, and she drives. The layup won't go. Ball still free. Phillips will pick it up and come the other way for Purchase Line. She'll drive all the way through and then kick it back out. Nelson thought about it, decided not. Now she will, about 7 feet beyond the arc. That doesn't go. Phillips, the long rebound. There's another three from the left side, and that one is missed by Mahaffey, and Marion Center comes up with the rebound. Avery Ruddick up top for Macy Miller. And good, strong defense by McCombs on Miller. Uses the elbow, doesn't get the call. Ruddick in the lane, Olivia misses, and the rebound put away by Johns of Purchase Line. Here come the Red Dragons. Alora Phillips up top for Nelson. Man defense from Marion Center. The screen is set by McCombs, rolls off of it. The pass isn't there. Nelson keeps it herself, then comes out for Phillips. Here's Johns once more. And she'll hand it back to Phillips. And she tries to take Olivia Ruddick off the dribble. Diagonal back outside. Johns will find Nelson. Black almost got in there for another steal. Avery Ruddick on the switch off. Now here's Nelson. Cross court. And the two is put up and is short by Mahaffey. And on the rebound, a held ball with the arrow to Marion Center. So the Red Dragons have had some looks so far, haven't made it go down yet. Stingers basketball, Avery Ruddick to Macy Miller. And she drives by the defense, and again that head fake. And she's trapped in the corner, has to get out of there, and they're going to get a hold on Purchase Line. That'll be on Johns. Her first, team's first. Here's Avery Ruddick, her drive, and she throws one up as she bounced off a defender. And then the rebound for Silvas, it's out of bounds off Purchase Line. To the right of their basket, Macy Miller to bring it in for Marion Center. 4:17 left in the first quarter. 2-0, Stingers lead it. Avery Ruddick pull it back out. Black flashes through the lane, and then Ruddick has it slapped away from her by Nelson. Inbounds it. Avery Ruddick once more. Double screen set up high, and then Miller will bounce out of it and get the pass. Drive to her right, pop one. Front of the iron, doesn't go. Rebound, Purchase Line, but And they do outlet to Laura Phillips. And here comes Nelson down the left side with the left hand. It won't go. Rebound and the putback by Mahaffey. That won't go either. And coming out of there with it is Macy Miller. She'll lead the break for Marion Center. Head of steam as she goes length of the floor, and she's fouled on her way up. 2 shots coming for Macy Miller. And the foul will be on Phillips. 3:43 to go, 2-0 Marion Center. First quarter action. We take a timeout on Renda Digital TV.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk producers.
Kitts Brokerage is built on trust, precision, and reliability. Based out of Indiana, Pennsylvania, we move goods across the country, connecting businesses with dependable transportation solutions that keep operations running smoothly. From full truckload shipments to smaller, time-sensitive deliveries, our experienced team manages every detail with care and accountability. Visit kitsbrokerage.com.
2 shots for Macy Miller off the timeout. Stingers leading it 2-0. First one is good. And another one to come. And that one rolls in and out. Silvas, though, rips the rebound away, and she's tied up. Held ball, possession arrow, purchase line. So 3-0 Marion Center. And if the defense is going to be this tough for both these teams, we're going to have a low-scoring game tonight. Here's Nelson. Hands it back to Phillips, gets the screen from Mahaffey. Johns came up briefly, then vacates and goes low block. Now Mahaffey down the lane. Nice play by Purchase Line, but the shot won't go. Black clears the rebound for Marion Center. Miller pushes the ball up the floor. She goes low where she finds Olivia Ruddick, misses the shot, gets her own rebound. Her putback is blocked away by Mahaffey, and Purchase Line gets the rebound, comes the other way. Phillips with Mahaffey posting. Come across the top for Nelson. Leah Nelson, nice crossover there down the lane. Got tangled up and looks like she may lose it. It's still free, and Silvas will come up with it. But then Nelson gets in there, gets a hand on it, and gets it right back for Purchase Line. And so Leah resets the offense for the Red Dragons. Gets the screen from Johns, then pulls it back out to Mahaffey. Mahaffey with Miller defending. Now Miller will try to jump Johns. And Johns protects the ball. Goes into the post for Mahaffey, and it's slapped away from behind by Olivia Ruddick. Creates the steal. Pass out ahead for Natalie Black. Chases it down. Saves it for Silvas, but the Stingers end up losing the basketball. And then we've got a foul, most likely on Silvas. It is Grayson Silvas' first, team second. Still only 3-0 in this game. And Nelson will walk it up the floor for Purchase Line. She'll come to the right side. Toss it back to Phillips. Phillips will get the screen up top. And then she'll find Mahaffey, the screener, and she'll set the screen for her. That gets Mahaffey on Silvas. New into the Purchase Line lineup is Bella Cessna. She'll come outside to Phillips. down low, and the pass is thrown away. Fourth turnover on Purchase Line. 3-0 Marion Center with 1:41 left in a very low-scoring game so far. Here's Macy Miller. Purchase Line now on a 1-3-1 for the first time tonight. And this pass too tall for Miller. Back the other way comes Cessna for Purchase Line, and she got tangled up with Avery Ruddick. No foul called, and Ruddick had her hands on the ball as she went out of bounds. And so Purchase Line retains. Third turnover on Marion Center. There have been 4 on Purchase Line. Here's Nelson. And Cessna. The 3 is off the back of the iron. Avery Ruddick clears. Phillips strips her, and then Ruddick gets it right back. Here's Miller up the right side. Scoop off the iron and in. And Miller after the ball again. Can't get there. Here comes Phillips for Purchase Line. 5-0 Marion Center at the 1-minute mark. Purchase Line trying to find offense. Riley Mahaffey trying to get free with Natalie Black. That's a battle between the two big girls in this game. Johns will hand it back to Phillips. She tries to get away from Miller. Gets the switch off with Ruddick, but then Ruddick is a tough defender and steals another ball. Macy Miller, diagonal to the corner. Olivia Ruddick, 15-footer, won't go. Mahaffey, strong rebound. And then she is fouled, and most likely by Olivia Ruddick. Now they're going to call it on Silvas. And she will be replaced by Amelia Kubica. Second on Silvas. Comes with 29 seconds left in the first quarter. Here comes Leah Nelson for Purchase Line. She'll work the left side. Get the screen from Mahaffey and over to the right. Back to Johns. There's Leah Johns again. There's Mahaffey, sets the screen again. Rolls off of it, gets the pass down low. The foul will be the second on Avery Ruddick. And this will put Riley Mahaffey on the line with 10 seconds left in the quarter. So 2 fouls apiece on Avery Ruddick and Grayson Silvas. And still looking for their first points of the night tonight. Purchase Line. Mahaffey has her chance to get them. First one is no good. Avery Ruddick off the floor. Ryan Miller on for Marion Center. Second shot coming for Mahaffey. And it's in the air and looks good. No, off the back of the iron, but the offensive rebound, and Cessna can't get it. Marion Center comes up with it. 3 seconds left. Miller, long scoop, no. And we have played 1 quarter of basketball. It's Marion Center 5 and Purchase Line nothing. And you are watching Heritage Conference Girls Basketball on Renda Digital TV.
Van hasn't returned your call? Chuck and a truck can't get there for 2 months? Stop dealing with fly-by-nighters and call a company that's fully capable for all your plumbing and heating needs. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated is on call 24/7, 365 days a year. Visit us at joyceplumbing.com. That's joyceplumbing.com. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated, the best place in town to take a leak. PA 042115.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your local Erie agent is William G. Meckling Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 724-465-4261 or visit mecklinginsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Ready to go, the second quarter action. Marion Center leading Purchase Line 5-0. I've cut myself twice on this table here. I need to remember that rough edge is there. Man, that hurt. Here we go. Macy Miller on the inbounds for Marion Center. They lead at 5-0. Miller has 3 of those 5. She'll cross it over, drive toward the iron again, and Mahaffey there for the block out of bounds. Marion Center retains. Miller for the inbounds. And Olivia Ruddick gets it at the free throw line off the back of the iron, bounce straight up and back down through for her first points, and it's 7-0 Stingers. Now Purchase line comes the other way. McCombs up top for Nelson. Nelson works to the right, kick off to Johns, and up front for Phillips. Mahaffey in the mid post. Now she'll come up to the high post, to the corner. Long three, taken and missed by Nelson. And Marion Center back the other way with Miller. She is doubled. And will swing across the top. McCombs defends. Little back head fake, and then back of the iron. The shot does not go. Nelson rebounds for Purchase line, and here she comes again. Right side Mahaffey, crossover. Good solid move there by Mahaffey for two. And Purchase line on the board. Renda Mahaffey gets their first points, comes at the 6:55 mark of the opening half, or second quarter, I should say. Natalie Black, I think that's her first touch tonight for Marion Center. And here's Macy Miller. She'll look for Olivia Ruddick. Got it just ahead of the defender. Ruddick's shot from 12 feet won't go. Purchase line back the other way. It goes low for McCombs. Miller will swipe it away. Now this is a 2-on-3. Miller, and again her shot blocked and comes down in her hands, and she's called for the travel. Fifth turnover on Marion Center. Here comes Leah Nelson again, leading the attack for Purchase line. She's got the screener down low. Mahaffey will be fouled and shoot two. Boy, how Leah Nelson threaded that pass through there. Pretty amazing. Mahaffey 0 for 2 on the line, shoots two here, with her club trailing by 5. First foul on Natalie Black. Mahaffey's free throw goes. And his second shot is on the way. It's in the air, and she got them both. 7-4, Stingers with the basketball. Here's Ruddick. Olivia. She'll come up top. And handling the basketball once more is Ryan Miller, and it's stolen away. Nelson, left-hander, doesn't hit the layup. Back the other way comes Macy Miller for Marion Center. And she goes baseline. Black is there. Missed the lay-in. The rebound still free. And Kubica comes up with it outside. Macy Miller, the three-pointer, doesn't go. And it's out of bounds. Purchase line will get the basketball back. 7-4. And Greg Mahaffey wants timeout. 7-4, Stingers lead. You're watching Heritage Conference Girls Basketball on Renda Digital TV.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Tired of snowbanks beating you? Meet the truck that laughs in winter. The Ford F-150, America's top-selling truck, 49 years and running, will get you through Old Man Winter 2026. At Luther Ford, they've got leftover 2025s and brand new 2026 models, plus a huge selection of used trucks priced to sell. January truck month means huge savings at Luther Ford. Celebrate America 250 with Built Ford Tough. Built here in America. Voted the best car dealer for a reason. Find out at Indiana County's Ford experts. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City. Online at lutherford.com.
Purchase Line had signaled for a 30, but then they turned it into a 60-second timeout. 7-4 Marion Center. 5:33 left in the first half. This has been rough and tumble defensively. Cessna for Purchase Line to Nelson. Nelson, Miller cuts her off. She'll back it back out of there, go cross court for Johns. Johns defended there by Ryan Miller. And she'll slap it away out of bounds. Red Dragon basketball, side out for Cessna. And Nelson takes it up top. Phillips to Johns. Swing it left. A little give and go there with Johns across the lane. Shot won't go for her, but she'll shoot two off of the foul call. And that is on Macy Miller, her first. Johns will miss the first one. Another one on the way. Rachel played a good bit of that JV game. She got her second, her first point of the night. That makes it a 2-point game. As Macy Miller brings it up the floor for Marion Center. Ryan Miller, her pass intercepted by Leah Nelson. She works a 2-on-1 back the other way. The bounce pass beautifully done by Nelson. She gets the assist, and we have ourselves a tie ball game. Laying there by Johns. Marion Center back the other way. Ryan Miller. And the offensive rebound here for Olivia Reddick. So a 7-2 run to start this second quarter for Purchase Line, and we're all tied up. Macy Miller inbounds to Olivia Reddick. Miller will step around and get the pass. And then she'll try to shake her defender Phillips. Can't do that. Step back then, she'll shoot the three. Won't go. Rebound pulled away by Nelson, who's played a really strong game so far for Purchase Line, and here she comes. Drive to the left, put it up with that left hand, looking for their first lead. Can't get it. Ryan Miller does, and then Macy Miller started up the floor, but the ball went off her foot out of bounds. And turnovers are tightening up. Marion Center with 7 and Purchase Line as well. Inbounds pass, and Purchase Line just turned it over again. And Macy Miller comes the other way for Marion Center. Low for Ryan Miller. And the block by Nelson. She's having herself a whale of a first quarter, or first half, I should say. 7-7 at the 3:53 mark. You're watching Heritage Conference Girls Basketball on Renda Digital TV.
The Indiana County Technology Center is now accepting enrollment in our adult education programs. The ICTC's adult education programs offer in-demand post-secondary programs tailored to empower student success. From cosmetology to welding and practical nursing, the ICTC has a program for everyone. Indiana County Technology Center, empowering tomorrow's workforce.
You still need another one.
Life, it takes dedication, teamwork, and vision to win. At Integrated Power Services, we believe in those same values. That's why we proudly support our local high schools, in the classroom, on the field, and on the court. Because building tomorrow's leaders means striving for excellence everywhere. Now get out there and show them what you've got. From your friends at IPS, here's to a winning season and a bright future. Integrated Power Services. Respond, rethink, resolve.
Hello again.
.353 left in the first half. We are tied at 7. Marion Center led this one 5-0 at the end of one quarter. But now it's 7-7. We're halfway through the second quarter. Tight defense. Teams going back and forth, really going at it here tonight. Macy Miller brings it into the right of her own basket. She's got Kubica back in there with her. Inbounds, here's Natalie Black. Puts it on the floor, comes across the lane, defended by Mahaffey. Now the right side, Kubica. That's inside the arc, doesn't go. Kubica gets after her own rebound, though. Out of the corner, finds Olivia Ruddick up top. Macy Miller, there's a long three for her, not there. Kubica after this rebound as well. Out of bounds, off purchase lines, Nelson. This time Macy Miller will bring it in from the left of her basket. Looking. Bounce pass to Olivia Ruddick, and she laid it in. I don't think that Macy Miller really wanted to throw that ball. She didn't think it was much of an angle, but the two of them turned it into a quality bucket. Marion Center back on top 9-7. Alora Phillips up top for Leah Nelson, and here's Riley Mahaffey, the three. For the first lead of the night for Purchase Line, won't go. Kubica, the rebound for Marion Center. Here come the Stingers, leading by 2. Macy Miller, step back. Again, the head fake, and gonna get McCombs with the foul. First on Lauren. Teams first here in the second quarter. Miller to bring it in. Does so to Ryan Miller. And she looks for space, and that's a travel. Turnover is the 8th on the Marion Center. Here comes Leah Nelson, gets the screen from Mahaffey, who rolls off of it. They try to get the pass in, but Macy Miller scouted that one out. Intercepts and comes the other way for Marion Center. She's got a player across the lane. That's Ryan Miller. She got it up and down, and she got the foul on Phillips. Phillips commits her second, and a chance for a three-point play here for Miller. Leah Nelson will get her first rest of the night. Hannah Johns onto the floor. And Ryan Miller, can she convert? No, and there's a lane violation too. (11-7) Stingers. 2:35 left in the first half. Here is Phillips for Purchase Line. The hand back is to Mahaffey. Try to spin it on Black and comes back the other way to Phillips. Now off the roll. Bounces away from Mahaffey and intercepted by Kubica for Marion Center. She's made a defensive difference here for the Stingers since she came in. Here's Macy Miller. Backs it out to the right side. Ryan Miller to the corner for Olivia Ruddick. Now the backdoor cut there for Macy. She's low and in traffic. She'll come out of there. Up top for Ryan and across the lane. There's Olivia Ruddick. The shot won't go. Battle for the rebound down low. They're going to rule it off Mahaffey. And so Marion Center retains. Miller to bring it in. And she finds Olivia Ruddick off the screen. Easy lay-in. 6 for her in the quarter, and it's 13-7 Marion Center. And a 6-point run by the Stingers. Phillips goes cross court for Johns, and up front it comes. And Purchase Line basketball. Hannah Johns, Mahaffey, Phillips. They've got Hannah and Rachel Johns out there, Purchase Line. And Hannah comes to the right side and gets the ball. Not sure where to go with it. 1:08 left in the half. Mahaffey up top. Rachel Johns. There's Mahaffey again. Cross court up front to the corner. 3 taken there. And this should be 3 shots here for Hannah Johns. Get the call here from Jason Romagna. Ryan Miller's foul. Her first. First one misses. The second one is good. And one more coming. And that one is short. But the long rebound. So Hannah Johns gets it back for Purchase Line, and here's McCombs. Across the top for Rachel Johns. Black goes down. Johns then will launch it, miss it, but then get after her own offensive rebound. Out for Hannah Johns, the 3. That won't go. And Kubika will chase this one down for Marion Center. 34 seconds left in the half. Stingers by 5. Down low, Olivia Ruddick, reverse layup. Another block for Mahaffey. That's 3 in this first half. For Riley Mahaffey, it's out of bounds to Marion Center with 28.6 seconds left. The inbounds pass is intercepted by Hannah Johns. Here comes Alora Phillips for Mahaffey. And she bumps and brooms with Olivia Ruddick. Ball comes away. The shot missed. Ruddick gets the rebound. 14 seconds to go. Macy Miller. Drive to the right. Step back beyond the elbow. Misses, but the offensive rebound, Ryan Miller. Put back won't go. Phillips, the rebound out to McCombs. 3 seconds left. McCombs drive it on Macy Miller. Steps in front. Slaps it away. Horn sounds. And they're going to call the half. Marion Center leads it after the first 16, 13-8. You are watching Heritage Conference Girls Basketball on Renda Digital TV.
Again, it's me, Garrett Greek, your local mortgage banker at S&T Bank, wishing you the best as we begin 2026. Does the new year also mean a new home? If a fresh beginning is on the horizon, we're ready to welcome you into the home of your dreams. Let's find that perfect place for new memories to be made. Visit me at one of our Indiana County offices to learn more about mortgage options. You can also visit us anytime at stbank.com or call us at 800-325-2265. S&T Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Discover a world of convenience at Martin's Food Store in Indiana, where quantity, variety, and freshness meet unbeatable value. Shop in-store or online at martinsfoods.com, with personalized service including hand-picked groceries delivered to your car. Plus, Martin's Pharmacy makes it easy to fill your prescriptions while you shop. Don't forget to join the Martin's loyalty program. Earn and redeem points for groceries and even gas. Experience why Martin's Food Store is the gold winner in the best of Indiana County. Visit them on Oakland Avenue today.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Hello again, it's me, Garrett Greek, your local mortgage banker at S&T Bank, wishing you the best as we begin 2026. Does the new year also mean a new home? If a fresh beginning is on the horizon, we're ready to welcome you into the home of your dreams. Let's find that perfect place for new memories to be made. Visit me at one of our Indiana County offices to learn more about mortgage options. You can also visit us anytime at stbank.com or call us at 800-325-2265. S&T Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk producers.
Kids
Halftime from Marion Center High School tonight at the half. It's Marion Center 13 and Purchase Line 8. A very, very low-scoring ball game so far. Really tight defenses played by both of these teams. It was 5-0 Marion Center at the end of one quarter. And so the scoring summary is not going to take a whole lot of time here at the half. Leading scorer in the game with 6 points is Olivia Ruddick. Got all of them on field goals in the second quarter. 3 on the night for Macy Miller, and then 2 apiece for Grayson Silvas and for Ryan Miller for Marion Center. The Stingers 1 for 3 from the free throw line, and in that first half they turned the basketball over 9 times, 6 in the first quarter, 3 in the second quarter. For Purchase Line tonight, leading scorer so far Riley Mahaffey with 4, and Rachel Johns has 3, a point on the night for Hannah Johns. And Purchase Line struggling from the line tonight. 9 shots from the line, and they've made but 4 of them. So 4 out of 9 free throw shooting. They turned the basketball over 10 times in that first half. So the defense is making their presence felt here in this one tonight, and Marion Center leads at 13-8 at halftime. And this is the Sideline Cancer game. First time they've held this event here at Marion Center. We happen to be scheduled to do the Saturday games at Homer Center. Those two are Sideline Cancer games. In those games, it will be the United teams visiting Homer Center. And we'll have those for you Saturday. I think we're going on the air at 12 noon. Tip-off is at 12:30, and so we'll have all of that action for you on Saturday. That, of course, is all weather dependent. So is next week's schedule. We have games on 4 of the 5 nights next week, every night but Wednesday. But again, Monday is supposed to be a heavy snow day, so we'll have to see how that all works out. Here it's 13-8 at the half. Marion Center with the lead over Purchase Line. You're watching Heritage Conference girls basketball action on Renda Digital TV.
Brokerage wishes the Stingers a successful start to the 2026 basketball season. At Kits Brokerage, teamwork drives success, just like it does on the court. We deliver every shipment with precision, care, and reliability. Proud to support our local champions.
Marion Center Stingers, let's have a great season. Good luck. I'm going to be watching you guys from Stores, Connecticut, basketball capital of the world. Go have a great season. Go have a championship season. Let's go.
Attention, men, women, and children. Urgy Hair is your go-to spot for a new haircut. Urgy Hair warmly welcomes walk-ins and appointments at the Indiana Mall. With over 5 decades of expertise, their skilled stylists ensure you leave looking fabulous in no time.
Discover your reason to smile at Tomiko Dentistry, voted best dentist in Indiana County. Visit TomikoDMD.com or call 724-254-9669 for your perfect smile today.
Discover a world of convenience at Martin's Food Store in Indiana, where quantity, variety, and freshness meet unbeatable value. Shop in-store or online at martinsfoods.com, with personalized service including hand-picked groceries delivered to your car. Plus, Martin's Pharmacy makes it easy to fill your prescriptions while you shop. Don't forget to join the Martin's loyalty program. Earn and redeem points for groceries and even gas. Experience why Martin's Food Store is the gold winner in the best of Indiana County. Visit them on Oakland Avenue today.
What sets one insurance agency apart from another? Building relationships. Hutton Blues Insurance prides themselves on building strong, personal relationships with their clients. Hutton Blues is an independent agency offering you choices to get you the best coverage at the best rate. When you buy insurance, whether it's for your home, car, business, life, or retirement, you want an advocate working in your best interests, and that's the Hutton Blues Insurance Indiana County and Trent Insurance Cambria County.
Back at Marion Center High School, Don Sainer, Jim. Good evening, everybody. Todd Marino with you here on Renda Digital TV as our officials come back onto the floor. Doug Steve, Tony Satil, and Jason Romagna. And we're awaiting the arrival of our 2 ball teams. We'll get this second half underway for you very, very shortly. Only 13-8 at this point. Here come the Purchase Line Red Dragons. 13-8 at the half. in this one between the Stingers and the Red Dragons. We'll see if there's more offense or if those defenses keep going at it here in the second half of this one here tonight. We, of course, are on the road to the KCAC, and the first week of February, Monday and Tuesday of that week, they'll have the semifinals, the boys and girls, and then on Friday of that first week of February, that is when we have the championships at the KCAC. If I recall, and I could be completely wrong about that, that would make it the 7th or 8th. Oh, I've got the calendar right down here. It's easy to look. All you got to do is reach down here into the bag and grab it. And then there's a bit of a break before we get to the District 6 playoffs. But this season is very rapidly coming to the regular season conclusion. And then soon after that, you're playing District 6 basketball, and everybody's thinking about Hershey eventually. But the Heritage Conference Road to the KCAC, Monday the 2nd will be one of the semifinals. I believe it's girls on the first night, and then Tuesday the 3rd will be the second night, and then the championships on Friday the 6th of February. Calendar works out that it comes very early in the month. And what a night that always is. We're just about ready to get going with our second half of basketball here. We still got some ball to play and make the determinations of who's going to be there. Marion Center and Penns Manor are going to battle it out for the top in the West. Those two teams both are going to make the semifinals. Very, very likely. One will be the 1 seed, one will be the 2 seed. Right now, Penns Manor has the edge with the win over Marion Center. They're undefeated in the conference, and the Stingers have won, but they still have to play each other, and that'll be next week. And we are scheduled to bring that game to you here on Renda Digital TV on the 29th, which is Thursday, next Thursday. And in the East, it's really, really hard to figure that out. Right now, there are several teams in contention. Cambria Heights looks pretty strong. United is making a run at it. River Valley is always going to be strong, and they now have Kennedy Kittner back, and so we can expect that they'll shore things up. They've had a difficult time since Kittner went down, but now she's back. And the Portage Mustangs, they've got some players. They have a chance as well. So that East is hard to figure out. The West is stronger, but we'll get it all sorted out here over the next couple of weeks, and then we're playing some basketball. One more week left in the Heritage Conference portion of the regular season. It'll be purchase line basketball to begin this second half. And they will start with their original 5 out there as we get it underway. Phillips feeds it to Mahaffey. She gets the screen from Johns and then passes it to Rachel in the lane. She's going to try to go strong and does, and up and over Olivia Ruddick for 2. Nicely done. Makes it 13-10. Macy Miller the other way for Marion Center. There's Avery Ruddick, sat out a good portion of that first half with 2 fouls. Misses the shot, gets her own rebound, and the held ball possession arrow to Marion Center. Miller brings it in. Avery Ruddick feeds it to Nelson, or to Miller, I should say. Her scoop doesn't go, but Natalie Black is there. Her shot is blocked. That's the 4th block by Mahaffey tonight. Purchase line comes back the other way with Phillips. Phillips intercepted by Macy Miller. Back the other way she comes. Nelson defends. Miller slipping around her, and then Nelson. I think Leah took a shot to the head there as she went down. She is called for the foul. It's her first. She's all right. Macy Miller on the line is 1 for 2 and misses her first. Another one to come. And it's in the air, and she got that one. 1 out of 2 for the second time tonight. Stingers by 4. Here's Laura Phillips for Purchase Line. Posting low is Rachel John. She'll come back outside for Leah Nelson. What a beautiful drive, but she can't make the shot go down. Black the rebound, Marion Center the other way. It's a really nice looking drive by Nelson. Miller to the corner. She finds Olivia Ruddick. Dribble around her defender. The shot won't go. Backside, Grayson Silva's the rebound. And then her pass out for Avery Ruddick is off her hand and out of bounds. Here comes Nelson once more. Looking to her left for Mahaffey. Waiting for her to make a move, and she'll step out and get the pass. Mahaffey then to Rachel Johns. Try to take Silva off the dribble, and she does. Rachel Johns. A couple of strong moves to start this second half. She has 7. Here's Macy Miller trying to get away from McCombs. Can't do it. To the corner. Looking for Black outside. It's not there. Out of bounds. Off Marion Center once more. Another Stinger turnover. A 2-point game. Once more, Nelson. Left side for Mahaffey. Crossover, drive it toward the lane, off the glass, no. Rachel John strong for the rebound, but Avery Ruddick takes it away from her. Here she comes for Marion Center. She'll stop it and pop it. That's a 3, it won't go. And Olivia Ruddick tries to save it in bounds, but cannot. And Avery Ruddick crashed into a couple of the boys' team players standing there in the stands. Two-point game. Purchase Line's not backing away. Mahaffey will set the screen on Macy Miller. Nelson try to get free. Gets the switch off, which they wanted. Now Mahaffey swing it through for Johns. Her drive toward the iron, and she lost it. They're going to say out of bounds to Marion, or to Purchase Line. Johns to bring it in. Laura Phillips. Boy, the Red Dragons are playing hard. Cross court here for Johns again. Again, she goes toward the lane. Kick it out. There's the 3. Won't go for Nelson. The rebound for Avery Ruddick. And here comes Macy Miller. She'll swing back out. They can set up the offense. She picks up her dribble, needs some help. And she'll toss it, and it's out of bounds. Intended for Olivia Ruddick. Third turnover of this third quarter for Marion Center, 12th of the game. And the Red Dragons, they're playing the #1 team in AAA in District 6 and hanging right with them. Extremely low scoring game. It's only 14-12 here in the third quarter. Now this drive for Mahaffey, and her turnaround won't go. Macy Miller rips the rebound away, turns it up the floor. Here she comes, her long pass for Silvas. Again, how she found Grayson Silvas, I don't know. But that was a gorgeous play, and Silvas laid it in to make it 16-12. It's the second time tonight Miller's found Silvas in that same manner. Now this drive from Mahaffey, she'll be fouled and shoot 2. It'll be either Black or Silvas. I believe it Black. It is Natalie Black, her second. And Riley Mahaffey steps to the free throw line where she is 2 for 4. Hit her last 2 after missing her first 2. Pause to tie a sneaker here for Olivia Ruddick. Here's Mahaffey, first one. Good. After missing those first 2, she's been nothing but clean ever since. Here comes another. That one got a little rim, but still went through. And again, it's a 2-point game at 16-14. Macy Miller up the floor for Marion Center. Right side, she'll get the screen from Black. Then swing it left for Olivia Ruddick, chased after by Phillips. Silvas wanted to set a screen. Instead, the pass comes to Macy Miller. She drove off her defender, then the fadeaway won't go. And Alora Phillips comes out of the pack and wants to run for Purchase Line. Left side, oh, what a move there by Alora Phillips, and she lays it in. Wow, first bucket of the night for her. And then Marion Center losing the ball, collision. Nelson and Miller went hard after it. They're both going to get up. Well, that was tough. 3:34 left, third quarter, tied at 16. Timeout on the floor. Heritage Conference girls basketball action on Renda Digital TV.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Tired of snowbanks beating you? Meet the truck that laughs in winter. The Ford F-150, America's top-selling truck, 49 years in running, will get you through Old Man Winter 2026. At Luther Ford, they've got leftover 2025s and brand new 2026 models, plus a huge selection of used trucks priced to sell. January truck month means huge savings at Luther Ford. Celebrate America 250 with Built Ford Cup. Built here in America. Voted the best car dealer for a reason. Find out at Indiana County's Ford experts. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City. Online at lutherford.com.
3:34 left, third quarter. We are tied at 16. Great scramble for the basketball there. And the Red Dragons will take it over off the Marion Center turnover. They have not led in this game tonight, but they have the chance to take a lead here. And Purchase Line has not turned the ball over here in the third quarter. Stingers have 4. Mahaffey, corner three. She gives the Red Dragons the lead. 19-16. Marion Center's Macy Miller. All good move by her there. Pump fake. 3 girls after her. She's on her way to the line. And Tony Sotil has his choice of 3 to foul. Going to give it to Mahaffey. Her first. Team second. Miller on the line is 2 for 4. Her first one's good. Give her another. And won't go, but the offensive rebound for Natalie Black. Up top, Olivia Ruddick, 3. Short. Rebound, Rachel Johns. Purchase Line comes back the other way. The Red Dragons lead by 2. Nelson thought about a 3, instead feeds it off to Johns. Rachel Johns, right side high. Bounces into Silvas. Wants to pass from Mahaffey. Olivia Ruddick on the defense is going to tip it out of bounds. They had Alora Phillips in the opposite corner, but that's a long pass. They weren't going to make that chance. Johns to bring it in. And she's going to have to get rid of the ball, and not in time. Or Purchase Line called the timeout. 19-17, Red Dragons lead it. We take a timeout too on Renda Digital TV.
J Blues. Hutton Blues Insurance is proud to support high school basketball.
I'm Shannon. We're excited to sponsor the Hutton Blues 3 for 3 promotion again this season.
Cheer on Indiana County boys and girls to make a lot of three-point shots this season.
For every 3-pointer, we'll donate $3 to the Teddy Bear Fund Drive, up to $3,000.
So here's to a lot of made three-pointers and wins for our area teams.
And remember, for all of your insurance needs, think Hutton Blues Insurance in Indiana.
19-17, Purchase Line with the lead and the chance to toss the basketball in and extend that lead. Rachel Johns will look for a teammate. Mahaffey will step out and get the pass. Back to Johns in the corner. Black got it away from her. They're going to keep it with the Red Dragons. This time Phillips will bring it in. And she'll come long to McCombs. Back to the corner. on the diagonal for Phillips, and diagonal up top for Mahaffey. Head fake on Black. She'll kick it left for Johns. And getting in there to steal it away. Avery Ruddick, what a great play by her. Now she leads a 3-on-1 the other way. Bounce pass low. Olivia Ruddick can't hit it. Gets the own rebound and puts it in. Tied at 19. .219 left in the third quarter. Nelson comes left for Phillips. She's thinking about a three. Cross court, her pass for Mahaffey. Head fake, can't get away from Black. Back out front for Nelson. Nelson cut off by Olivia Ruddick. Stingers go match up here. Back to straight man, and here's Phillips. And that's a long three for Alora. Phillips won't go. Silvas goes after this rebound, but McCombs got there first. And a tied ball. Possession arrow pointing to Marion Center. 19-19. Marion Center inbound ball. Here's Miller. And she put a heck of a move on there. What a great coast-to-coast drive there for Macy Miller. She faked two purchase line players into colliding with one another out at midcourt, and then she split two with a head fake and a ball fake at the same time and got the lay-in. 21-19 Stingers. This is going to be a reach foul, and probably Macy Miller. Her second. Team's first. Bella Cessna back on for purchase line. She'll replace McCombs. Phillips looks to toss it in. She comes long for Rachel Johns. Nelson, wow, look at that three. Front of the iron. That three-pointer was at least 7 or 8 feet beyond the arc. Here comes Macy Miller. Back the other way for Marion Center. Penetrate, kick out and out of the corner. Natalie Black. That is a Natalie Black 15-footer. It's one of her patented shots. Stingers back up by 4 at 23-19. Here's Leah Nelson. Again, a great fake in the drive. Can't get the shot to go down. Here comes Macy Miller off the feed from Olivia Ruddick. Miller float into the lane. Stumbles, goes to the floor, keeps the ball alive. Silvas across for Avery Ruddick. Open three. First three of the night for Marion Center is from Avery Ruddick. And the Stingers are on an 9-point run. They lead it 26-19. Mahaffey in the lane. Macy Miller tried a jumper, and she's called for the foul. It is her third. With 24.5 seconds left in the third quarter. Johns to bring it in. She'll come long for Alora Phillips. Laura backs it away. Natalie Black now. She's pulled Natalie away from the basket. There's the pick and roll with Mahaffey. Great move. Oh boy, did she use her body well there for the lay-in for Riley Mahaffey. Now Avery Ruddick the other way, 7 seconds to go. Ball gets knocked free. Macy Miller picks it up, misses the lay-in. Gets it back, falling to the floor, gets it up once more. The horn will sound. Marion Center scrambled after it, couldn't get it down. We've played 3 quarters. Stingers 26, Red Dragons 21. You're watching Heritage Conference Girls Basketball on Renda Digital TV.
Brokerage wishes the Stingers a successful start to the 2026 basketball season. At Kits Brokerage, teamwork drives success, just like it does on the court. We deliver every shipment with precision, care, and reliability. Proud to support our local champions.
Marion Center Stingers, let's have a great season. Good luck. I'm going to be watching you guys from Stores, Connecticut, basketball capital of the world. But go have a great season. Go have a championship season. Let's go.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk Producers.
Back at Marion Center High School, and thanks to Kathy Griffith for doing what she just did. She got the crowd into it here. Sideline cancer here at Marion Center. The first time they've held it, and tonight they raised $3,900 in this great effort. And her husband passing away from pancreatic cancer. She got the crowd into it. Now the crowd is into it for basketball too. We had a whale of a third quarter. Marion Center leads at 26-21. Purchase line with the basketball. Here comes Leah Nelson. Thought about a screen for Mahaffey. Instead feeds it off to Phillips, and Mahaffey sets the screen for her. Now Phillips, long three, front of the iron again. Black tips the rebound. Avery Ruddick comes out of there with it. Nelson tipped it away from behind, out of bounds off purchase line. Macy Miller will bring it in. Come up top for Olivia Ruddick. Olivia reach here by McCombs and back into the hands of Macy Miller. Macy to the right. Bounce pass low. Step it in front. Phillips, who kicked the ball, remains with Marion Center. The boys basketball team reminding her this ain't soccer. Inbounds passes to Avery Ruddick. To the free throw line, feed it back. Macy Miller, right side Avery Ruddick. Her drive, lost it. Silvas got it. And Silvas, she's been a key tonight for Marion Center. She has 6 points, and it's 28-21 Stingers. Leah Nelson the other way. Feeds it to Rachel Johns. Johns to the corner. Mahaffey back out to Johns and swing it left for Phillips. Now to the corner for Nelson. Nelson with McCombs down low. They're not flashing anybody in. Lost the basketball. Miller comes the other way and beats everyone down the floor for the lay-in. Nine for Macy Miller. It is 30-21 Marion Center. They were down 19-17. And so a 13-2 run here for Marion Center. Up top it comes for Rachel Johns. Grayson Silvas defends. There's the cut and the pass for Mahaffey. Misses, gets it back, and powers it in. Tonight for Riley Mahaffey. It's 30-23 Stingers. Macy Miller to the free throw line. Comes to the baseline. The 15-footer put up and missed by Olivia Ruddick. Purchase line clears with Johns. Here comes Leah Nelson. Cross court. Phillips for three. Yes! Laura Phillips hits the long three-pointer. It's a 4-point game at 30-26. Macy Miller, again, the head fake. She'll use the glass this time. It won't go. Riley Mahaffey almost had that rebound, but instead lost it. Silvas came up with it for Marion Center. Stingers again. Miller backs out. She launched the three. That won't go. Rebound into the hands of Olivia Ruddick, who uses the glass and lays it in. Opportunistic there for Olivia Ruddick. The ball was just free on the floor. No one seemed to want it. She got it. 10 for her, and it's 32-26 Stingers. Nelson right side high for purchase line. McComb sets the screen. Nelson free. That's a 2. And she got the roll. First points of the night for Leah Nelson. 32-28. Stingers by 4 with the basketball. Miller spins away from McCombs on her drive. It'll be a foul on Purchase Line. Mostly McCombs, I would guess. It is. Second on her. Inbounds, Natalie Black, left side of the lane. Kick it out. Miller. And 2 quick fouls here on McCombs. And she'll come out. Cessna will replace her. Miller to bring it in. Finds Silvis outside for Avery Ruddick. See if the Stingers want to take some air out of this basketball. Miller gets a tough pass from Olivia Ruddick. Steps back. The 2 won't go. Olivia Ruddick the rebound. Marion Center ball. Second offensive chance here. Avery Ruddick into the lane. Kick it left. Black. Launch. No. Rebound. Still contested. Olivia Ruddick will come out of there with it again. And they can reset again. Macy Miller. Bounce pass low for Black through her legs, but she got it back. Feed it. The drive for Avery Ruddick. No. Grayson Silvis, another rebound. And then the interception by Phillips. Stingers had a bunch of chances there. Couldn't convert. Still lead by 4 halfway through the 4th quarter. There's Mahaffey, a 2. Won't go. Miller the rebound for Marion Center. Spin away from a double team. Length of the floor. Kick it to the sideline. Baseline, I should say. And there the jumper is hit by Olivia Ruddick. And Purchase Line is going to call timeout. 34-28 Stingers. We take timeout as well. Our presenting sponsor tonight, IRMC, Better Health, Better Life. You're watching Heritage Conference Basketball on Renda Digital TV.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk Producers.
34-28. Marion Center the lead. It'll be Marion Center basketball as well. With 3:37 left in the 4th quarter. This has been as hard-fought a game as we've seen all year long. And there is no back down in this Purchase Line group at all. And, it is Purchase Line basketball. They had asked during the timeout, and they thought it was white ball, but no, it's red ball. Here comes the Red Dragons, Leah Nelson. Off the screen, pass low for Mahaffey, misses the shot. Phillips and Miller go after the ball. It's out of bounds off Marion Center. Purchase Line basketball. And there's the media timeout. 34-28, Stingers lead. 3:24 left in the 4th. You're watching Heritage Conference Girls Basketball on Renda Digital TV.
Brokerage is built on trust, precision, and reliability. Based out of Indiana, Pennsylvania, we move goods across the country, connecting businesses with dependable transportation solutions that keep operations running smoothly. From full truckload shipments to smaller, time-sensitive deliveries, our experienced team manages every detail with care and accountability. Visit kitsbrokerage.com.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your local Erie agent is William G. Meckling Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 724-465-4261 or visit mecklinginsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
3:24 left in a hotly contested basketball game. It is Marion Center 34, Purchase Line 28. Red Dragon basketball to the right of their basket. Rachel Johns will bring it in. Gets a couple of back screens from low to high. And then the inbounds pass. And Nelson loses it, but off the leg of a Stinger. And so it's still Red Dragon basketball. Now a corner out for Johns. And she'll come long for Cessna. Up top, Phillips hit that key three a couple of moments ago. The basketball now to the right side. Johns. Her cross court to the corner. Mahaffey. Head fake, drive it. Good position. No. Can't hit it. Black with a great rebound there for Marion Center. Outlet is to Olivia Ruddick. Handoff is to Macy Miller. 2:57 left. The reach around on Phillips will be her second foul of the night, I believe. It's actually 3. And the team's third, you begin to watch that with 2:56 to go. 2 more fouls and Marion Center shooting the rest of the way. Here's Olivia Ruddick. And she needs some help and lost the basketball. They're going to say Purchase Line kicked it. Marion Center will retain. That's a fortunate break there for Marion Center. Macy to bring it in. And her long pass for Avery Ruddick, and Nelson came over the top. It'll be the second foul on Leah Nelson. But what we watch for now is one more foul on Purchase Line, and Marion Center gets free throws. Miller to bring it in. Does to Black. Black, kick out. Avery Ruddick, that's a 3, and it does not go. And Olivia Ruddick storms in there for that rebound. Nice feed in the drive here for Macy Miller. Misses the shot. Rebound still contested. Purchase Line comes down with it with Johns. And we might have Silvas over the back. We do. And that should be, I believe, 3. Yes, it is. On Grayson Silvas. Now that is only the first foul on Marion Center of this fourth quarter. Stingers lead by 6. Red Dragons with the basketball. Nelson for Cessna. Cessna will come to the corner for Phillips. Cross court. And the drive here for Mahaffey won't go. Rebound still contested. Mahaffey and Black go to the floor. Held ball, possession arrow pointing to Marion Center. 2:09 left in the fourth. Stinger basketball. Macy Miller collides with Cessna. They got it away. Nelson. Mahaffey to the corner for Phillips. 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter of this game. The long one for Phillips won't go. Chasing to the corner, Olivia Ruddick comes up with another rebound. She has a head for rebounds. The collision here with Laura Phillips. That'll be 4 fouls on Phillips now. And she's limping a little bit. I think she just rolled her right up on that ankle. And that is the team's 5th foul, which puts Marion Center on the line the rest of the way. I don't think Laura Phillips or Olivia Ruddick's feeling their best right now. Ruddick's first trip to the line. She has 12 points tonight, leading Marion Center. Her first free throw is too strong. McCombs is back. And they'll take Phillips out, get her looked at, get her back in there as soon as they can. And Tyler Schilling, the AD and athletic trainer at Marion Center, is going to go check her out. Second shot for Ruddick is good. 13 for her. 35-28 Stingers. 1:50 left. Here's Leah Nelson. Left side, Miller cuts her off. Nelson dribbles out front and looks for a drive. No lane there. Kick it left. Mahaffey for three. Won't go. Rebound. Who else? Olivia Ruddick comes out of there with it once more for Marion Center. She'll keep it herself up the floor. Ruddick drive it all the way down the left side. And the shot is blocked out of bounds. Phillips right back onto the floor for Purchase Line. 1:24 left. Stingers by 7. Red Dragons need some possessions. Silvas gets the inbounds out to Avery Ruddick. Ruddick's bounce pass to the corner for Miller. Miller doesn't want to get trapped there. She lost the ball. Phillips came over and swiped it away. 1:11 left. Here come the Red Dragons trailing by 7 points. Leah Nelson up front, chased after. Collides with Olivia Ruddick. The foul will be on Ruddick. As her first. As physical as she's been able to avoid fouls. Second on Marion Center in this fourth quarter. Johns to bring it in, 1:05 left. Red Dragons need points on this possession. Inbounds is to Nelson. Launch the three. Short, chasing to the corner. Nelson and Black. Black comes up with it. Here comes Avery Ruddick, the reach. And that is going to be on Laura Phillips, and that's going to be 5. She's going to finish the night with 5 points. She's been a real key for this team, though, and I really like her game. Cessna will come back in to replace the Laura Phillips. Avery Ruddick will step to the line. She has 3 points tonight on a 3-point field goal. This is her first trip to the free throw line. She'll hit her first one. 58.1 seconds left. If she hits this second, does Marion Center call timeout? In the air, and she gets the roll. They will allow the play to keep going. 37-28, Stingers by 9. Nelson, the drive. Miller and Ruddick there. It'll be Ruddick's foul, I believe. No, it'll be Miller's. And that is 4 on Macy Miller. Leah Nelson on the line shooting 2. The first one is good. Another one coming. She got them both. 37-30 with 50 seconds to go. Red Dragons need the basketball. Avery Ruddick chased after by Nelson. Gets away from her. Feeds it back to Macy Miller. McCombs gets after her. 40 seconds to go. They trail by 7. Purchase Line needs to get out there. They need to get the basketball. And a good play there by Nelson to get it away. She goes to the floor with Miller. Possession arrow, no, not possession arrow, out of bounds. They're going to say that Nelson was out of bounds as she slid after that basketball. 29.8 seconds to go. Stingers by 7. Hard-fought basketball game. Leah Nelson made a good play there. Inbounds once more is for Macy Miller. McCombs chases after her. Try to get the basketball away. Can't. Miller dribbles to the left side. Nelson will be called for this foul. They got to put him on the line, and so Macy Miller will go to the free throw line with 22 seconds left. Shooting 2. She's been to the line 3 times tonight. She's gone 1 out of 2 each time. Hit her first. That's her 10th point of the night. Got her second as well. 39-30 with 20 seconds left. Mahaffey 3. And no good. Avery Ruddick saves the ball inbounds to Macy Miller. They chase after her, try to foul her, they do. It'll be Rachel Johns with 9.4 seconds to go. Marion Center's going to win this game, but boy, they've been in a game here. Purchase Line's giving them everything that they could want and more. And And Miller now hits her third consecutive free throw. Another one to come. Got that one too. 41-30 Stingers. This is their largest lead of the night. Nelson, look at that long three. Can't go. Avery Ruddick, and they'll let it wind out. What a basketball game here tonight. The Marion Center Stingers defeat the Purchase Line Red Dragons. The final 41-30. A 13-2 run in the second half is what got it for Marion Center. Our postgame brought to you by First Commonwealth Bank. You've been watching Renda Digital TV. Heritage Conference girls basketball, and again our final 41-30. We're back in just a moment.
Right team, this is where it counts. In sports, just like in life, it takes dedication, teamwork, and vision to win. At Integrated Power Services, we believe in those same values. That's why we proudly support our local high schools, in the classroom, on the field, and on the court. Because building tomorrow's leaders means striving for excellence everywhere. Now get out there and show them what you've got. From your friends at IPS, here's to a winning season and a bright future. Integrated Power Services. Respond, rethink, resolve.
I've always been a very hard worker, and I thought that there was something that smart people that work hard could do differently with the money that you've worked so hard to earn. I consulted First Commonwealth Bank. They said, absolutely there is. And then they called us with a program that was directly suited for us. I've been able to enjoy what I've worked a lifetime to create, and I've done all that with the help of First Commonwealth Bank.
IRMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Tired of snowbanks beating you? Meet the truck that laughs at winter. The Ford F-150, America's top-selling truck, 49 years and running, will get you through Old Man Winter 2026. At Luther Ford, they've got leftover 2025s and brand new 2026 models, plus a huge selection of used trucks priced to sell. January truck month means huge savings at Luther Ford. Celebrate America 250 with Built Ford Cup. Built here in America. Voted the best car dealer for a reason. Find out at Indiana County's Ford experts. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City. Online at lutherford.com.
Dan in a van hasn't returned your call? Chuck in a truck can't get there for 2 months? Stop dealing with fly-by-nighters and call a company that's fully capable for all your plumbing and heating needs. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated is on call 24/7, 365 days a year. Visit us at joyceplumbing.com. That's joyceplumbing.com. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated, the best place in town to take a leak. PA 042115.
Our postgame brought to you by First Commonwealth Bank. Time to be first. Member FDIC. Our sideline cancer game tonight. The first ever at Marion Center. They raised $3,900 for the battle against cancer and to help a particular person stricken by cancer within this Marion Center School District. 41-30 is the final. Marion Center led this game 5-0 at the end of the first quarter. And at the half, it was still only 13-8. And in the third quarter, Purchase Line came back, took a lead of 17-15. And then Marion Center went on a 13-2 run. And that gave them the margin to enable them to have a little bit more comfort in their game. But they never got too comfortable. And down the stretch in the final quarter, it was their performance at the free throw line in that fourth quarter that did the job for Marion Center, as they were 7 out of 8 in the final 8 minutes from the line. They finished the night 11 of 15 from the free throw line. And Purchase Line on the night was 8 of 13. And the turnover battle, Purchase Line lost it 13 times. Marion Center turned the basketball over 16 times. Scoring in the game, individual scorers for both of these teams led at 13 points. 2 Stingers had 13, Macy Miller and Olivia Ruddick. The Stingers also got 6 from Grayson Silva, and weren't they for Marion Center. Avery Ruddick with 5 points for Marion Center. She had their only 3, and 2 on the night for Natalie Black and for Ryan Miller. So that's the Stingers' total of 41. For Purchase Line, besides 13 by Riley Mahaffey to lead them, 7 for Rachel Johns, and then they also got 5 from Alora Phillips and 13 from Mahaffey. As I said, 4 by Leah Nelson and 1 point for Hannah Johns in this game. They had 2 3-pointers, 1 by Mahaffey and 1 by Phillips. So Marion Center wins it 41-30. The Stingers move to 17-1 on the season, and the Red Dragons, well, they will fall to 11-6. We are back with more of our post game presented by First Commonwealth Bank here on Renda Digital TV.
It's me, Garrett Greek, your local mortgage banker at S&T Bank, wishing you the best as we begin 2026. Does the new year also mean a new home? If a fresh beginning is on the horizon, we're ready to welcome you into the home of your dreams. Let's find that perfect place for new memories to be made. Visit me at one of our Indiana County offices to learn more about mortgage options. You can also visit us anytime at stbank.com or call us at 800-325-2265. S&T Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk producers.
Kitts Brokerage is built on trust, precision, and reliability. Based out of Indiana, Pennsylvania, we move goods across the country, connecting businesses with dependable transportation solutions that keep operations running smoothly. From full truckload shipments to smaller, time-sensitive deliveries, our experienced team manages every detail with care and accountability. Visit kittsbrokerage.com.
Crystal Waters Personal Care Home wants to congratulate all the student athletes as they build sharp minds and strong bodies for a bright future. Crystal Waters staff provides excellent, compassionate care to residents and pledge to continue to do so. Crystal Waters is proud and grateful to have been voted Best Personal Care Home in Indiana County 2 years in a row. Crystal Waters Personal Care Home, where your family is their family.
Discover a world of convenience at Martin's Food Store in Indiana, where quantity, variety, and freshness meet unbeatable value. Shop in-store or online at martinsfoods.com, with personalized service including hand-picked groceries delivered to your car. Plus, Martin's Pharmacy makes it easy to fill your prescriptions while you shop. Don't forget to join the Martin's loyalty program. Earn and redeem points for groceries and even gas. Experience why Martin's Food Store is the gold winner in the best of Indiana County. Visit them on Oakland Avenue today.
Our First Commonwealth Bank post-game show here on Renda Digital TV. Tonight, the final score, Marion Center 41 and Purchase Line 30, a game that was tight all the way through the midway point of the third quarter before Marion Center finally began to pull away. Purchase Line still didn't back down. The Red Dragons were not giving up in this basketball game. They played them hard the whole way. And a really, really solid effort by both of these teams here tonight. Sometimes it's not the prettiest basketball game when you got two teams that play defense that hard, and the Stingers were certainly going after them here tonight on the floor at Marion Center. So with the win, the Stingers now 17-1 on this season. They are first in AAA in District 6, and the Purchase Line Red Dragons came into the game in 7th place in Class A. And now they are, with this loss, 11-6 on the season. That's still a pretty solid record for a 7th place team. And that's what happens when you move the Bishops, the private schools, back down into Class A. The top 3 schools in Class A are all private schools: Bishop Guilfoyle, Bishop Carroll, and St. Joe's. So that's the deal there. The District 6 rankings will be shuffled as they are every night. And let's tell you what's coming up next here on Renda Digital TV. We've got a game coming up for you on Saturday. In fact, it's a doubleheader game from Homer Center as we bring you the Homer Center Wildcats and United. And those will be girls first, tipping off at 12:30. We'll be on the air at noon, followed by the boys' action. They're going to try to get all those games in, both those games in, and do so before the storms come. And so we heartily endorse that. But next week, we've got games scheduled on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday on Renda Digital TV out of the Heritage Conference. And, of course, all of those will be weather dependent with the storm coming in on Saturday in the late afternoon and moving on through Sunday and Monday as well. Who's to say what snowfall amounts will be? They're talking anywhere from 5 to, I heard, as many as 21 inches. So, in other words, your guess is as good as anybody's. We might not get any, we might get a lot. Final score here tonight, 41-30, Marion Center, the victory over Purchase Line. And thank you for joining us. Nathan and Gracie have been our video crew here tonight. We appreciate them. We appreciate you joining us as well. Marion Center victorious tonight on Renda Digital TV.